Just like geysers and hot springs, caves are another one of the really cool interactions of the crust with the groundwater. Caves, generally, most of the caves in the United States at least, are in calcium carbonate, dissolving limestones and dolostones. The groundwater is somewhat acidic, so that carbonic acid that is a mix of water and carbon dioxide gets down into the groundwater and dissolves that limestone. Caves usually exist as a network, and they are going to snake through the limestone. It will happen in different ways and different layers. There's maybe some beds of limestone that are more or less resistant to the eating away with the carbonic acid. The limestone may have fractures in it, and the surface of that fracture can become a place where the limestone is eaten away by the acids, those joint sets. The deposits in a cave are called speleothems, and they form in different shapes and sizes. Probably the one you hear the most about or know of is like a stalactite or a stalagmite. Stalactites hang tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites might grow up from the floor to the ceiling. If they coalesce and form, maybe like with this one back here, form the stalactite and the stalagmite come together, then that forms a column. So here's a limestone column forming when the stalagmite and the stalactite touch each other. They begin as little soda straws. So on the roof of this cave, those little straws are the very beginning of a stalactite. Area around a cave has topography at the surface that's called karst topography, and this is what it would look like. It's lumpy topography. You'll see exposures of gray, lumpy rocks, lots of very fertile lands, lots of very green grass, cedar trees like that, really calcium-rich soils. Streams may disappear underground. They also may pop out of the ground, almost like a spring. Here's one here that comes right out of the ground. If you've ever been to Worley's Cave, the river just comes right out of the ground in Worley's Cave. Natural bridges form. There's some of those in Virginia and in Tennessee. Caves, speleothems, the different stalactites, stalagmites, sinkholes form in these environments. So like this cave system here, if it were to collapse, then this would become a sinkhole. Here are some pictures of sinkholes. So in an aerial view, this is what it would look like. Very round ponds and lots of them dotting the landscape. Here's some in an agricultural rich area. They can collapse and form, the cave collapses and forms a sinkhole. Karst landforms can be really beautiful. In China and Thailand, there's a whole areas that look like this with beautiful pointy mountains and tunnels through the rock, come down right down to the water, and then disappearing rivers back here. So karst areas have a real neat geology to them and just a stunning landscape as well.